Can check. It's 10:38. Yes, you catch it up. That's right. Let's go. Hey. Hey.
I am made by grace, blessed by God. I am alive today. This God, you be too good. What I have now is not by might, it's not by power. God, you've been so good, you've been so good to me. I am made by grace, blessed by God. Oh, I am alive today. This God, you be too kind. What I have now is not by might, not by power. Mami kana nyami ye, onyami ye mami. Afya sona mitinkwe mua, meka sodo fomo brongo fome dawasio. Mami kana nyami ye, onyami ye. Metiasi onyami na wayo. Kana nyami ye, onyami ye mami. Okay kasa, yes oye. Kana nyami ye, onyami ye mami. Adonia womo brongo. Kana nyami ye, onyami ye mami. Okay kaya suyo. Kana nyami ye, onyami ye mami. Oyo oyo oyo. Kana nyami ye, onyami ye mami.
Indeed, onyami ye mame, onyami eye emawo, onyami ye maye nyina. If not, we shouldn't be alive though. God is good, and they say all the time, and all the time they say God is good. God is always good. Nyankopon je maye. That is why ye wa hoden na ye tinkwamu na metimi enya akwanya sonko ene ababetna microphone achi ewa fidie kese so na Dr. for addiction Daroma na metimi enya akwanya dia ababetna ha na me dana sibebre na me kase me danya me asema ne kra se nyame enkosoa mono ho ban na omane kwatenten na me general manager Ura Kennedy Asante o se lawyer ono so na nyankropon kosoa mono ho ban na omane kwatenten. If not for anything, for the fact that I'm here. Now your channel manager Rakusi Abwaje. Honestly, Yamin Kosu Anyan Kesi, where Yesu Christo demo. People say amen. Your producer show Emmanuel Lapiji. Osign your DJ. Quick. One year is I'm far. Killing in Abugazi Diago. Namin Dana Simin Quatintin Pama Emmanuel Lapiji. Na Mami Frima a bankrupt. so and the yet technical production on the social side. So yendana si bebre. Yamina na dia kom ono na dia ba. I wish my main cow say Yesuban Yani Yentiti and Quadantiti Muninano, they are impacted by the environment. The truth of the matter is that there are certain psychological and as mental disorders. I dream we are review or you pick it from environment. I yini the patrol nukreba kono. You disorders be a you pick it from environment. Yini and kwada super bi wo ho musua me sure say no kra na hwe mai o touch on headmaster yasemi pe and kwada super bi wo musua based on the environment you bet it wo mu. And you know, I had people that would tell me say because of a momenti and then kwada titi omu every bronze New York akwa Longhorn ne your friend saying Bebrenati bronze bi wo Tracy Towers near the ade any ade almost you a hono environment in your man kwada titi to be call Virginia obi be call Abia White Plains on be call Babia be so be call Newark Babia a family that like nipa nurse wo honam and crani nya bad influence from the environment the me our environment affects our development. Our environment affects our development. Our environment also affects the way we think and the way we reason. It also affects or contributes to some mental disorders. You bet me, Enya, whilst we are growing up. I just want us to pay attention to the environment you are in. Look, if the environment you are in is full of negative people, cut them off because it will affect you. It will affect your mental health. The environment now, the group of people I know, if they are negative, cut them off. The people you spend time with influence your attitude and thoughts more than you think. That is the truth. The people I know more as a feeling you spend so much time with them, no, they influence your attitude and thoughts. That is true. To bet me and you be a nanka sebi with the nyese bia me di obi mu fe oba obi ananka onimu nsanom but okwa kan na fufu obi hu no wakwa kosuan nsanom nanka onte sa o okwa kan na fufu obi ba na brabom no wabesesa obi ananka on hihye da but na fufu obi ba na brabom no was started shit. It's just to explain say the kind of company you keep also is able to affect your attitude and your thoughts more than you even can imagine. The Bible was never making a mistake when the Bible said in 1 Corinthians 15:33 that bad company corrupts good character. Bad company corrupts good character. This is what the Bible said in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33. So bibiano etrese environment now they have the strength or they have the influence to affect the way you think and your attitude. So do not be misled. If you feel that the people you are with are bad influence, they are negative, I beg, cut them off.
What I have now is not by might, it's not by power. God, you've been so good to me. I am made by grace, blessed by God. Oh, I am alive today. This God, you've been so kind. Oh, what I have now is not by might, not by power. Maminka na nyami. Onyamiye ma Mami kana nyamiye, o nyamiye. Metiasi nyami na wayo. Mami kana nyamiye, o nyamiye ma. Okay kaze, yes o ye nyamiye, o nyamiye mami. Adunya wo mo kana nyamiye, adunya wo.
Na the tiani say ene anope ya himachimu wona nra enkomo ani di ewo neat ye coffee drive so na about emofra tete any the way ye mano they say there omati inkensin they are tea the inkensin they are tea the inkensin say krane say hey daddy o I'm say amonte say odogo bi kra nu abe etini say krane super no aba ye a very big issue but enye nkwada no nko a o empanifo na omo no omo ye no nso so as suban so need to be spoken about empanifo na omo no omo ye no they need to be spoken about mama sha say we the video nipa bibiri na ati dada the nipa bibiri na ati video we dada so mama mfa we sha
I know mom pen so you go sack at them. But the worst part is results never mass in quaint you go cry at them. But the matter them. I got 4 days near real school, we go scatter them. Mon country baby must see a bad fear, we go ride at them. Or mom pen so you go sack at them. But the worst part is results never mass in quaint you go cry at them.
Cry at them. 18 AC video we buy ena menya yenya mami bi onzo ba react tie
amoma nyine bedrum pempenso we ya mo bedi di amoma mami bi edi no adwen hye wutiri mu se wa wie school mo ba jenkrofo kunu yige magadem yige hwanhwa dem bra ye bebo mu dua dem ye bebo mu dua dem entertainment mu be wu dem mu be wu dem ye bebo mu dem ye bebo mu dem odi ya mumara na mun kan chesa mu amu kunum ye ba baje wo mu you go hungugu dem bra o mana sabo so ye nkwala bo na yetumufu amosi mu ntie na se mo de mo se mo awie school na akwala wa bompa ye na wo free school dem mo sra mo de kwhye bayiye bi na eye mo wa wie school na do na be kan se papa se awade ya wie school mi yenko ye ni mo beji obi kunu de dem wo be hu de dem wo be hu de dem
Entertainment GH.
We as one of the responser parent be Eddie Ma and Kwadawi. We is a bit old, not too old, is a bit old.
Oh, bien huni be nim de na be bi hu nim. Ma me for mama na guard agam. Ene sa omon sa na omo ye say na ga omo do mo sa be wo ye kunum trum no.
Forgive me.
O ma no ma ba fie, nkola no ma ba fie. Frɛ wo papa tan bia mfrɛ ne ba do nturu fo na guard dem. Ba tan bia mfrɛ ne ba na guard dem. No onto ne ba ne fo na guard dem.
Okay, so that is a response a parent. And I remember being so di ni mo fan chem.
I can't this near you go scatter there. Girls no we don't mind you go fuck at it.
Boys ni so dia di twa atro say omo so wi a be hyehye. Then go she them. Rade. Hey, eti ebe ye ni. Okay, eti wenu nyina ye normal ene na ne namu ai social ne ne lady ano so. Ena ebe san be pie mu se headmaster or assistant headmaster academics or KNUST senior high school. So video be pie ya one akwada ketua. Ehye no officer o miemia no. Video na anchire what happened before. All that we know is what was given to us. So, yeah, no so about another issue. I'm a GS sponsor at the crata abra papa mo person say I want suspending am say monje license yes suspension the yepe. Monje license in free in sem. Now I'm banning from entering any classroom or bar ewo ho and any school or bar ewo ho ba nyem na meka. Omwana betche what they want to do. Anopai yes akwa share. Yakwa kosini say another headmaster yesi ono so wo ojata kromu se oja kromu se den ono so video ono de wa sekete e wo ne office e no de sukuu ni atoso e na o hye ni mfinfin no wo ye no pese wo ye na meti the way Ghana for bebre ye di hu nkoma we make it seem as if say adie we no ye ne na ye ye nyina ye o ha ne ye yanka ye kai chicken stew headmaster eden kitchen oh you two you go scatter them why you are give me pressure them. Okay, so kitchen stew headmaster ye nyina kai. Before then there have been couple of videos about people are more involving themselves into this kind of dirty lifestyle, especially teachers and students. But I'm wondering, how do we stop this? How do we end this? How do we bring an end to this, excuse me to say, this nonsense ekoso? Na de me kan ye say oye teacher ni wo oka jakrum senior high school ono de MC students ni bi na tete ne mpuma mu e no mo recording no on de wa sekete e wo office on akra ne da so na e na ono no e da so e da akra no so na akra ne de ne nsa acheche no nachi. It tells you enye adefofro. This thing is not new. This thing has been going on. Just that but they have been going on years now. How do we fix or stop this thing? Ganani. How do we stop this thing? Mami emma mini abakwa. Winner yadibi and then komodina no. About be a very important issue for everybody to also be able to air their opinion and see how we can resolve this issue. Now, Akwaba.
Yeah.
Boko dear.
Yamina dum wa say.
I they come scatter you. I scatter them. Abna is here. I go mad at them.
It no be small issue.
It no be small issue them.
Entertainment G.
Me no maybe asa me agokra.
Asam no record ne ho a. Quite recently na menye nkrofo bi reason common na message say oye net today. Obi akwa akatena bro no bi do. Na orutua some huge amount bi for rent. Oye tnechira entase. Na communities bi wo ho mo no ma etena to that manner Erican influences bi ba moframa no hono do moframa no hono choices or ya affected afrabat na community bi wo ho mo no obi lo nsola anapa no nkodo oluko adwuma da wo sola anapa wotena ho mo no wa abosiri heha ma adasa nti abofra ne linyin no ade ohu alenyen mo obohunyi do odo anofa eyi gina da na echi no olifre yi no olimie yi aza wo hu anyin ebohwa na eyi awo obi ala nware wona wonkwa adwuma wonye hwe ne wosifa akure nti abofra ne rinyina. This is what has influence on the child. And so hena dwen onko da menyamanyama no doma se ye decide that ye bo raise moframa yem sacrifice nkwachiri nyi moframa ni fi some communities bia onyi da moframa wonyin wom. Them issue about moframa impanyinfo wale for moframa impanyinfo wale for moframa ola metei impanyinfo pi na the more amirite hon no the more na ade no ori ye mehi. I would say without fear nor favor de nyipa biyala benyini biyala oba justify them headmaster si hone nyama awore ye no dem benyin no oye pedophile and owoda police fo watch dem benyin no wati no tum iye nyina ye nyimede se abofra bedu adolescent stage na hormonal changes na no ho nyamanyamenti no o ma abofra na naturally or draw towards the opposite gender. So ye besia obodro wa kobenyin ho. So ye benyina obodro wa kobesia ho. Awu penyin na abofra no during their adolescent stage no orodro wa beno no. It is your job. Do what the church abofra no there or you normal. Onu nchirede the feelings that child has for you no. It is real. No nuntina quick take advantage of. Every adult went through that stage.
You think they are taking advantage of the kids?
They are taking advantage of the kids. Ola.
Really?
Ola.
Yes, ma'am.
Ihe nyina ya mfemi bia. Adolescent stage bi ho teacher. Now you have crush on the teacher. Ebia wo maame ne nyanko, ebia wo papa ne nyanko. Penyin na oye penyin no bono no. So notice that afra no or man some form of attention bi ole ye nyama achena attention or take advantage of our friend. And abofraba wa shase na no feel the keke we only feel that no it is easy the penyin no bo groom abofran ma abofran we feel that it is love, it is relationship, not no ho or da me penyin no ma titi mbenyimfu pia wa try na wa justify to them me can if you justify this
justify
papa bi one of the morning shows to do there video na benyin no one force our friend into it was consented into no he finds nothing wrong with it. He's trying to be he's a naturalist or something like that.
I'm not sure he said he finds nothing
wrong. Video no na ma agbacho benyin nyepe biala oba justify I will be a bejine baby na kada friend ya from born
na so no ye bi
no chede wan ka so ye bi
awu friend nke to ade
eyebi
awu friend nke to ade
ode ya makwa no momofra man wonyin avofre no ri nyini nyone nufu genjina do nutu na ba hips na epoi yefu na shase ole ya flat. It is a stage that we all went through. It is a stage that we all went through. It is our friend nam them adolescent stage and ola it is also that stage na friend no all fight to find their real identity.
Okay.
Into already na kasa wo hormonum no one ain't about that abofra baby obia na ba ododam teenage stage na e bon na nusuban wa asesa oya pedo ekado under the on pedo bada because they are trying to find themselves.
They are exploring.
Na sa awa ye penyin na enyim ewo experience no emma wo ho kwan me yima nkada abonsam wala na ye penyin bon ye penyin genja na won for won tete busua won for won buman na fa abofra ba kakra ba otedam. It is something that goes on in our community. What shall senkate? Where they are me yiri o, me kunu ni o, me yiri ni o. Akwala where the onyi ame ware no. Na wa shall na wade shall bo friend trim. Na wa shall na wade shall bo friend trim. Wo grum mo from madama at a very young age. Na wa shall na word from of raman. Abo friend benyin no. Ebo na nyama pi wa to sin wa na abrabom. Nyama pi wa to sin wa na abrabom. And abatan no, so this is the time or what one and what is ho now wanted to more from any year no one just social media no and mammy to social media no social media papa to social media into one and all to taban social media one and all this is a social media not to tell from into this is what you get. So social media it's so bad. This is what you get. Batan bishola na pa. Woba nye juma. Woba onkwamba. Onye bibiala. Oshola latest phones. No okitebi. Debiala osha telephone. Na woba tan net na ho. Entuma mbisa woba de wobandan. Na nye juma enkwamba. Etine fiame na moshaw. Na so still ni debia kwa eda de foforoba. Abati no ye wo hormonum. And then ola there are the parents who are actually exploiting their children. What gender or your one moframan you walk or co fu into some moframan where do baby and one poco assist one window. Nothing when you fully show interest and none one for one quite no one fanging and move from brief ye. About to know what's the show or that police for what you want in a lower to go. At one banana will no on your cocoa fu. A friend it's no hormone no one can't show with that brand one. It is your responsibility. Don't what there shall bofra till the time I obo school. Now I quack a page you my if you want. I bofra on your wuko. Say Esha Nesepede service Canada and live enjoyment. I don't give birth. Man, wuba na friend in your 15 years, 14 years, 16 years, and piano member you for, and piano my sugar mummies, and piano my sugar daddies, because embarrassing. Don't order, I will know, then it's a waba. Order social welfare, and human rights, institutions, or home you now, what one and for. I don't know, I bring a small boy be a okwa shooty, but you
mad in them. I don't know
watch them. Ola Urban youngsters one in summer or the Makumadu, they are future leaders.
So
America.
He bored
them. America. What can I then? I bring say you kuma from wo school. One kada nama and papa no to a true man into papa no so sentence in Bia. Into about na what's no one water shaman one number wafa them no or down one soon put him bring you one it and bring you one it za. It be no bush yansa. All brodo social media no crofo what they yama papa and that will be I think somewhere last 2 years a baby or the nukun nenchan na baka kraba the ho benyini usually put a part of the so ko sancho so kay den opo yala na tama obwe rabe no mu na we yi tam no on shadros na nufu gudo pra social media live TikTok. Oh, live TikTok. Around the same time, there was another woman. Also, a quachapur. Upon the chapel, we are all quachapun. So, one to pay was on the quay or shaka beneslit one chadros one bobe. Upon chapel bayala, or them press gifts in onion or the pseudo. No, Juno Hormonum. No, one of new old songs in it. No, Juno Honor or on Nakaba. Or on a slate. No, Juno social or Juno TikTok, no, the no lecture. This is what, yes, this is what the women are doing. Elia, the mama from and swung
Baba and
Papa Ben, what about Mama Framan? Abantin, what about Mama Framan? So when you read it over to Tamba, Mama won't woman, no one say Mama Framan. Mama won't woman, no one say, Minjin didn't brebia, we see baby or Bakada and what bet you to me, especially Ghana Harmonum. So I will a penny, no, you the adult. Say decided that Bobo who braba San Sabra. One could say no bottle, no bottle, the Mabra Ginger, and a man wobamba. Nambamba say, but I'm fancy Ginger, now for to Ginger and fancy Moframan.
Hey. Erade sorry wati na maya tamfu ni wu. But seriously, I say wait dear. I say me and Jamanya when you ask me Jamanya just say and cheni much a chemuni say a teacher phone be brave. I'm gonna divergenizing quadan. Teacher phone, they are diverging radi. Ubaba we radi. Abra, oh yeah. The teachers are divergenizing our daughters. And the headmasters are also taking over.
But
it doesn't mean
mates that were above 18 that were doing, they were deliberately or to become a dormitory. They were deliberately tartying the teachers. Like
they were tartying.
Ola.
I like that. They were what?
It was that bad.
Tartying.
After they change like
some of them use it as a way of getting things easier.
Because we had students that were, I don't know what homes they were from, but as much as we go school, we green. That is where because most of your mates, Nola, and Crabonism would free fear or Monday ban. Because you can be at
school. It's, why would a teacher, I will free fee, wako school, you 2 year school fees. What's our teachers alawa?
Yeah.
I ain't Piama wild the bear politics. What you win, you know, Jiwaketria na Kodaketwa.
And I'll pay.
And I will pay. Why? It seems a teacher for no mere sana no. Me a pedophile.
Yeah.
The Makwansi and Rim Quada. A mobile question passes our
Colano, where the matter them. Can Ukrainian members of catch him since Chevin says Akran.
Debbie, we will say as an Oko school.
Some crown on we hear your videos. When we say collect if you big girls. Your friend is say Wesley your friend is Wesley girls
yes and money be that.
Oh, my home kada mo free St. Louis.
Mo
car boot. I do Ghana.
And on no teachers. Teachers Anna. I just want to say that as for the teachers, they are very me who can salute your submission. I was so pissed. I was so pissed. Say why have they not why have they suspended only the headmaster? And that's what are the rules in the Ghana education system? Is it allowed for the child to take phone to school? What if the headmaster gave her that phone?
What if the headmaster?
The headmaster was fully aware that the video was being taken. So for Councillor Lutro to sit down and say that it is against the law, you should know better. That is why you are the guardian of that child in the school. You should know better. Headmaster. 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, and your headmasters and the teachers, because they expect you to know better. So for counselor, to a whole counselor, to sit behind radio to say that, what have they done to the child? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? What have they done to the child? How can you even sit down? Like my mind cannot comprehend. That is the same thing he said with an Akiat issue.
Process.
That is the same way. You see, the girl child is not protected in this country. The girl
who's
child
supposed to do that? Who's supposed to
our leaders, our law enforcement, our guardians, our teachers, our headmasters, they are supposed to know better. And this time be akola we 17 18 eko police station no koja no ka say ya to me mo na baby say na some people are being asked ridiculous questions. What are you even saying? So for counselor to sit behind radio and say, what did they do to the child? What did they do to the child? What shows that? Okay, what if the girl says that in Caribbean, one in Nankai, or man and was school? Because there are people who do that. There are so many people that have been under duress. They have actually given their bodies away. Because you do any. And are there any say punish you ever punish you?
Did you any? Did you have a parent to report that to?
What is school nimu one term? Who cry? A biano talk as a uncle phone. Or last.
May come be the part where my man ya. Be a main parcel. Why my man ya? Babe chaplot can see na amwado. And I'm saying that student near this or parent. I'll bet me a report to a man. Say, Papa, we pursue or reme. Or say, me money reminti. And we would many. Do you know? My example to a year. Me was school. I could be report to me, man. And the chemical senior housemaster office. A report in say me money a jumado. And no no report to me. Yes, my fan. Me money a jumado. Me call office one now head my as senior housemaster bisa me say, is it true say me makra na ye adwuma dodo no? Me answer the man and say adwuma o ye no mo yes 3. Ari na ye meeting or so house meeting ho no pra. But because say ni fie won pra, won so pra mu de o ka chem so no so pra mu da. E na ne ma me no so de ne ba no so no o ma miska manye. Ito no na dwen say nam say manyi nti no. E bia ma gin crofo de na me di ni banani. That's what she told the senior housemaster. The point I'm making is, Akodano, maybe he had a good relationship with the mother, so he was able to report. So that particular child now, Oka say, I see one man, yeah, you be punished, no. So a good relationship with the parents, I'm sure he can report, and the parents will follow up and make sure you're dealing with that person.
Do you know what you just did?
No,
you just did what I explained. That's when a child will be and say, why didn't you? Have you ever been traumatized before?
No.
Has somebody ever attempted to rape you before?
Rape me?
No.
How can you attempt to rape me?
And then when you come home, you cannot even say anything.
Why can't you say anything?
You don't know what is trauma.
No, wait. Why can't you say anything?
I know be upon any mammy papa to you.
So wait,
I know be upon any mammy papa to you.
When the titi Akwada free him no call school more. Anyone I can't send granny be on more safe review than. And
make Akwala be or only a year friend say any that's for only be neti. Obu ani answer on neti on treating the seniba. Obi since the infants, even though baby or say you tell you money di but that's motherly love no any care anymore.
So it's the parents
issue. And I make us not every child is even entitled to that parent.
Okay.
It is Akwala bi sana say you didn't any school la. Now say when to me and Becca, your question is why didn't she go and report? She was scared, that's why. And then you forget that you were just a mere student. You were not a teacher.
I was a prefect.
You are not. You were nothing. You were still a student.
I was a prefect.
You were still a student.
Ma'am,
you cannot compare the power of a teacher and a headmaster to the power of a child. You were now an age mate and now wooden and
no, I'm your age mate.
Well, junior crowd, Muna, PS. A secondary school, they will see when you child 5 years.
I don't have me bad down.
Because you were young.
Me, I was able to debordenize people at will.
Ola, you are a student. Oh, you don't have baby, you didn't power.
Hey, madam,
it's open our power. Imagine the teacher.
That's perfect.
Open our power now. Imagine the teacher and imagine the headmaster. Okay. And some children, it's okay. Say, wow, what have they done to the child? Well, what if she was under duress? What if she was scared? And okay. Only teacher okay,
so Zazie Brown Portia say this matter. A teacher wanted to take advantage of me. I refused and told my dad. She had a dad. Georgina says someone said they want to kiss me in school. I ran giddy and left my bag. I couldn't get my homework done. So my dad came to the school the next day and the person was disciplined.
I know somebody too that went home to go and tell their maid that. I know somebody that went home being scared, went to tell their maid that my teacher said he likes me. The maid went to tell their auntie and their uncle. And then the question she got was, out of all the students in the school, are there a wo and a yebepeo? It's or ya kolaboni, and this is not the person's parent.
Another parent.
The person just any mammy and you'll be an enemy mammy. I said, Mammy came to students on go now. It's all because when Timmy Uncle, you are the father. Or being his father, Nibu.
Me then come catch you agree.
What now agree?
I know. Send me say
agree.
Me come catch you agree.
Obi wo afie baby o sekwa nya aduane agusa ni di no dibi.
Yeah. Bajo Pan Africanist or say Ola, the reason why the assistant headmaster was removed is because he broke the code of conduct of the GES and not because the girl was young. And more legally in Ghana, age of consent is 16 years and age of maturity is 18. And I heard Abaga guy saying the human rights activists should come in. This has nothing to do with the human rights activists.
But you see, there is a clause. That's what they don't know. Can
I finish? Because you see from the video that the young girl was enjoying the act.
Ola, but what they don't know is that under the law of Ghana, you see the age of consent is 16. But under that age of consent, which is 16, you should sleep with the girl in a parent's house. So when you are calling better, if you are going to sleep with a 16-year-old girl, the law is that it should be under her roof.
With a girl under her roof.
It is a classroom woman as a headmaster's office. No,
and why are you
there have another parent
is a syndrome
in your midst.
Yes. There is a syndrome here. People fall in love with their molesters, people fall in love with their abusers. So the fact that Nipano says no onye benyin krono onye lededa no onye na be ye finance na nchira there. Beginning no there wasn't an issue.
Okay.
There are a lot, like there's so many times that somebody will be raped on multiple occasions and the person will end up falling in love with Nipana or raping Nipana or abusing. It is a mental condition that is there. Intima mo biant no hormonum no nkade na de no hwenyu age was with consent without you knowing the genesis of it and the trauma that the girl is going through.
Smiling face.
So it's like a coping mechanism.
It can be a coping mechanism.
Traumatizing.
What traumatizing? Syndrome American often Stockholm syndrome. They go and talk to some of the girls and the boys on the street. Half of them were molested as children. Half of them. Papa no adopted me, and because nothing was done about it, they had nowhere to go. Now they for you to collaborate, and then they are sleeping with other people for money.
Mommy Philippa Belfi. Mommy. Good morning, Meba. Good morning, mommy. Pacho hoye. Mommy, we your bad time. Asema ye can we there also me mouth can be. Also say how can we protect your man?
I think so far the my more mention is I think is in line because one medical ka say the headmaster was one year one year cry. And I apply to all the teachers so mo yes ane no me feel say enye fe ana wo yi enu free ma ade ba kon mo kan ya I strike me ye yen e matan ana say guardian for no your relationship with your ma and your words very very important. So when you akwada ni ti ya ontumi fa bibi nsie wo ye na obeka kire enti ye ma sa de ehia yen e kwan ye fa so ni wo mo relate eba ne sa akwada no onsa ho nkoka bibi nkire obi ebi anka beginning ka betimi aso ano ntem nye ne se sebe bibi sa ekoso no nti me de ba bia magina kese say one ye teachers and headmasters for no monya very careful say no modi kan from the tender age ebi what primary no ma shase very bad but ni nyina ekenfo ano de ye ne ye manite wofie no very 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 important so wonya akwada ne ti ya bibi e bekoso bia no akwada be report ya ma to me abo nti de empesa make
and abna ka say but unfortunately nyankura ni nyina so na omoye fortunate enough to have parents if you are like both parents living together and at least living one of the parents be okra on nana if you are mama no omuti abrochi ni abetuna to nana so and nana na etiti ba first nana ni adwene say nana no na etimi titi ba yi ba ba bia ye dri emfa
nana ewa anim che maame enti wutumi nka ntem say o maame na etiti wo ba the child can't talk to your grandma even the children that are with their grandmothers omuko omu ye closer grandmother there is all go ni nyasa che wo maame but who want to be who of a be underprivileged kids no they are the ones that are suffering because obu o so no kwa na eyini uncle no start on ni da wofi
say obi o so na wo ka no wo kwa ne maame ne papa ne net etie eno so no sebi ye ignore nkwada asem bi akra ne ba ne wo ka amele wo do ya akra bo ne nkasa eti akwada ne ba wani mu kra na yes osuro asem bi akwada ne be kan che ni maame bia na sa papa bia no oyi ma no enti akwada ne ntimi enti na mani abre say ye relationship no matter say ya wo ba say nya wo ba say on ye ne nkwada ne nya sa ayonkofa no ye ma room say be ya akwada betimi approach at any time na bibi koso wetimi aba wanim abeka de koso e de akire
nana ma fa kitwa bi so na ye hwe de enti a nyankopon etimi otimi nyankopon timi ye bibi just to shame the devil you coming late saying I mean I said that year just to shame you not being able to talk about Nkwadase.
Sisi ami beka said na si we nya shame me.
There's a shame na fanche.
Shame na fanche.
Nana ma mintie we na ye
ola sa same way number one I think say both Akolano and the headmaster ni na no woman in play a role in the successful video about out no because it was successful because I know your target. Because Sakra now Akra in the craft and no ultra video no. Utimu say idea or my papa for that familiarity to set in obetimi afa for the channel and never home. Ola in as much as you know relationship with our parents and all of that is important. Me I'll talk as a girl child. Me amiti Ola I came from a very typical Christian home. I no ni any auntie any uncle ya makwan yekoda atwea next term no yekoda edumfa long vac na no ye come amfe but then even that edu baby I me feel say me manyi kakra even though I was still a child no me domu anema mitimi koye abonten no eno no me be kan kire me mami o this girl when the video ye penny no bi nye bi da bofrade obi aye bi da nkrabonesem headmaster nanka sanso se papa panyimu mostly anyoma say tap because headmaster so tell who musa but we wake up call the magi say enyom kwa headmasters dudu na head of department wo mo no dey be omo your money mu strict nti emfen susu omo teacher be on tisa na yetade sade ne yomo I tell you ola me say time na me wo senior SS yeah na SS time na me wo SS
na so you know
teacher me so just be real school tem teacher bi pa na me ni mu no that teacher na ola wutimi hwe na nimu mienu o no oba na nimu se no waye na nimu serious o ne wo kasa no won usuro no na girls no me say ube wu fine girl papa say girl we the teachers nya jeje no so girl ne friend no Nora no twemu a papa we kwem no come on live here
I found who basa free many so called
that's last one Nora no I tell you, and to win him, and cry and Cassana about her videos and I'm abonte. Then run me perceive Papa Bini and the Babema Basso. And you matter them, you catch them. Papa ne Bruno them be one. Yeah, not feely them. Ola, and then Crano Mabani and Crab Bonnie. Yet you know we've been there. But then, and Neddy and Anoisi, as I Bruce Sokakra.
And he also demands that parenting should move from the old school way of parenting to this new school to meet up with the kids.
Ola.
Because question will be
in the beginning, I thought that was it, but I think so.
Recorded video no your phone.
Ola. Me say, Ola, let me tell you something. Ola.
Them say we don't allow
Ola, let me tell you.
How did she get the phone?
Ola, your time. Ola. Ola, your time. Me say, I'll always use myself as an example. Even though I did not a condition I didn't me say, say me who bear myself. No. Say me who bear myself. Not when I was in secondary school. But then I remember say me do form 3. I met a gentleman. And this guy says, oh, ukasa had the pan. And that's how he bought me a phone. Phone me ma coin bia. Me now for bookie and then me because me TV fan coffee me me free mu. But I had a phone in school. And then small girls JHS. One more boyfriend to phone small mo. Minimum cry JHS on young affair no school saba. Or cry phone 16 Pro Max. On your way. Ne mami grab in almost a single room. What cry phone? Make baby and mami cry hunda. I use myself. Me say na me wo phone. Me just share me chop box mo. Me be we school me the chair answer me coffee. Because me
Obedas explaining.
Abena vida. Me ko I can the actually no. You understand? I think say no. Me parents in the beginning I was thinking say nkolano. Me mama, yeah, all time me be. Say be angry and what tell. One no abetche say yeah, nkura be di benkuta na boy enti ono no. We be yi benkuta na free benkum dey show any so yeah rougher. What you say? But then I think that we should use that old system no. Nkura no ma ba no. Yeah, na new way of parenting. Ola, I think that's not helping.
Okay, JSS nkwada we so. Na Franka.
Odo 20 said ya wumbo 50 cedi kula bum. First one 50, second 100, third one 15. Hey. Oh, what's na ya eh. Ja we Queen Elizabeth. Tell me your phone na. Eh, bo share me bom mama, me bom me ho. Simsom. Ah, wa de wo. School there no, my Jimmy school. School them. You know what I was saying. I can't judge you. 1 o'clock. 117. Why? I must say I'm not remember call about was some scam swing yeah. There be my auntie and shaman. There be one star won't give money. There something. I like for a sound. I say, hey. Me find that Obedi me say no be jam say my friends from who fe ye Obedi no jam say dey be fa Odo 20 said ya wumbo 50 cedi kula bum. First one 50, second 100, third one 15. Hey. Oh, what's na ya eh. Ja we Queen Elizabeth.
I got oh Jesus. I just for the share blue net the white up school for right?
Yeah.
Jesus. Also money 20 on my own.
Me see most when we say akla bi kwa month so you that say just come here side we be that.
Ne die na nyamai. Ne die na nyamai.
Ola me see where come o. Wo for we no pa be di obedi no ni mami ni mo. Di obedi ni mami nim. Di obehye ni mami nim. It was no pa ni mami ja na wa wo be 10 cause yes nyame na hweba. And I jam crown on Mugum. It's I was a when on the copedio bedi, now she or pedio bema the cheap bedi. Now Sakra and most of this area, boys to Galam, so boys in Colam goes come to Galamsino. Or more girls in here, it's in say, not the action, not the answer.
All right.
It's a wash what do you man
hey.
What
Send ya kwada bonu on thousand penny bonu ho. Mose monte tenkura ni ya penny money so twen wo mo. We was the ohia ya 150 Ghana obemo na ko 4. 150 Ghana.
Ba ku bia 50.
Ti 150 obemo na ko 3 rounds. Ah 4 no wa man to so. Na hwe akura ketwa we no so obetimi ama 4. For 150 Ghana. Jimmy ni be na enko.
Ola ke de o akola o JSS.
Na Jimmy ni be na enko.
Ade unji a child is a child. Where Jimmy you? Akola.
No, won't you say? Bema Jimmy for na beko. That's what I'm saying.
Where Chiwa, I was see a child had any flu. I was here start to say a castrate him. Hey, I knew there be
hey.
Yes, starting castrate him. Mimi Fecho. When you call Ada, may ya mana broso. When you call Ada,
hold on.
When you call Ada, was see a chill near Kefri. Was say Kefri.
Yeah, me near
Kwada. Na yen tattoo o mama so say pedophile. Na fanam ho. Wa una kola be dey be tube o so san.
When dey say chon
den.
Like hold on. Asa who don't say tintim so near Kwada.
Oh, dey be Mingaza.
Am I be rebe twa me ho ahia.
That's all na be ma wo ha bi.
Ti Kwada na me ba ko.
And dey wa wo ni akola bi abele.
Okay, so let me jump into Philippa Befi for real quick. Hey, debut, Mami, or say man can't do or name Bayaka. Or say from primary JHS, SHS, and even in the universities, these things has been happening since 1920. It's too late now. I guess now all men in Ghana practicing these things or not. All men in Ghana are practicing these things or not, including you. Ola. Or say you should be circumcised. Circumcised there. I said the chada. Yeah, that na one zam nature. What's it? I'll say circumcising me. Or say, hey, no, the right word is I should be castrated on one acre. Pamela, please come and castrate me. Please, come and castrate me. And it's true. Philippa, it's true. This thing has been happening since.
It's true, isn't it?
It was just and Kwada primary school JSS for ED. It's a 1 year virgin be. A man for real. Or the Sahad Beko High School. No, I quite to us. Or we high school name, I don't know Timiko Unia. No, I quite to us. It will be your students be Brewo University on we hook up. And they tell you that's their means of survival. Well, yes, hey, ready, and yeah, my mom be worried, and then one no move worried. One no move worried. Yeah, ready, Miss Mammy Babema. It's one hour be worried. No, by the time you are worried, the person it is detracted. Oh, Jesus. Nana, you're hungry. Me. Man.
Yes, you are a sensible parent. There are sensible parents out.
I know, right?
Yes, that's sensible parents.
Philippa, Philippa, but at JSS over time phone the scene and you say, over the 4 rounds, no more 150, 150 Ghana.
It is not that. Only you know, only to a woman. No, well, I do.
Yeah, also now we are not running through no to me.
Ola, only Afraba Yama wanted to say, Papa, name me Dadamadi 1 year. No, but
mistake is right. Yeah, so they say, I told you whom a shem can so too much.
Etne no be forward the video down. There a video yan brand more from me while Kadam was from Bahama Hamembesi and
I also Bahama
no be forward down on a woman no. I will need him a dollar them. Offer where they been, and who that will buy. Exactly.
And I come and who say,
but who that will buy.
Oh, I go mad at them. I go mad at them.
And I wouldn't say sometimes.
There are 2 big screens.
Sometimes I'm afraid when he be
presentation.
The Chromecast. I'm a caster to big screens. Nana Trasi enjoy me. Oh, and
your heart will be so broken.
Yeah, about Bema. The Omoka said they go chop the girls at them. You are they go see them. And I'm saying, oh, you better shot in the camera. I'm a pause. Obi Jnas was so. Okay, say, oh, no, I'm so, oh, I go. So you go chop at them. As soon as you are begging or right hand on.
Couldn't say, Ola, some color will be brain one. Afeku boy, who ya keke. Won, do no mujine mune. Dio dear Nimuno, Obi Okra, a crana walk, cano crano. Obekum crano, only me, yeah. But just say, just say ye nti mami nye binki kanse hu keke.
Yeah, so.
Wahu and oh Charlie.
All right. Eye. Obeya ne esu. Ora ho. Ne raho. Raho.
Unse fanti mo nka papa, mo se papa.
I would fact. Ne raho papa.
Because ola no ya roho. Azuno ya roho. Baby, ebe wa no kasa pi, I kasa gbegbe yenye lebi. So there
Philippa no obi bisa say ade na wo pese o je say nyame be hira obi anye se ode otamfo ho abufuo na ekwa akohira o say na me share nyim no me status no attest ya say anyume a wo she o say nyankopon de otamfo bi ho abufuo ebe ma ne hira na say
peja hira ni mu you see say o tie dwomo na o say baby am fa free en Genesis chapter 37
there na wo ho
Joseph Abrabo.
Oh, okay.
Bible say, nani papa don't know, bibia, whatever. Anna Joseph son daye. Or son daye who say, Nin anu munina ekotono. That was the first day I was so yen wakai. Bible say, womu eko swa taino. And was say, yet he dreamt another one. Or said, son daye fro. But this time around, Joseph say, this time we dear, me who oria, me who bosumi. Anna me who, and stoma maku 11, so munina eko to be me. Enti, and papa say, hey, the old person will change this and say, Miss Minim Umami never could be an. Okay, fast forward. A tiny yakasi, a man in your name, so a tone. Beginning, Quanamus Mobekuno, no Musian tone, and a so quiet slaver. Ya, what Bama Yang, Yakoto, no more tone. Into Mutono, and cat. The mean Adena Mia and the same can you and papa and mamma Quebecotono. That was just it.
Oh, okay.
But and now, dear woman, ye or could PM his dream as a slave. Fast forward from a slave, no, you didn't cycle to prison and a free honor obey a prime minister that time. Not Egypt, and I had a civilized place. It did the whole world time a combine Obia called Egypt. Why they go to Joseph?
Yeah.
This time around, it wasn't the father and the mom and their entire brothers. Name Momono. And yet we are singing plus woman and a cotono. And nothing else or they were time for before. Ebe peja win share when you maybe shout at that. Not to waste about that. Time for before no be shout. Debbie and Shan what that. But the Omubaya no they think say you see one Christ and a buy you so buy it when you back pay. Then it was plotted. Yebekuno, yebebona send biemo. No momunim say ya den nyame answer that. Then omuya ya na ekun Yesu bibia but they say you were Christians and you one Christ bio. But through that you were Christians. Enti o yes obeye bibi. Ti na Joseph say you meant it for evil. But onyame asesa niema exactly. And no tin am say they were town for one before. Ebi ananka original plan na say but de o ma yenti. And obeye okese akura sense na nanka initial plan no etie.
Hey. And asanete de na ye hwa na ye mompai sa atamfo hayen se de be nyankopon de omo abufu be page nhire ni mamae ana
you see even gold sa fa jemu a it mean be that is it and into life no sometimes atamfo hia what am I say sometimes hia bebre because
so be nya atamfo
hia because omuni wa some of us be kwa ka won pushing ko anim yeah it's omu hia it a to the be o because of them no nyame nam so pursue Emma we bibi Emma wo dru baby akas e ke bi anka me ndru ha krampo but enam de akoso obi nti that is it into to the be o wa
and mami e na sa empaibo bi e ta bo na sorry na empaibo hunu ye bom paye tia ya tamfo ye bom paye Yesu moja ye de Yesu moja camp ya tamfo anim na ye twi ya tamfo anim ye nyai because omuni ho a nyame nya obi ava ne ho abufuo empeja ye nhirem.
You see you were physical and you were spiritual.
Okay.
So if you are praying now, when you say we bomb paye against the spirit, eh honhom don. What am I saying? Enye nipa na wo bomb paye tia no.
Oh, tia atamfo no nye nipa. Eh na ma me say wa na obobo akua din. Ede na mpaibo hu na no obobo nza. Erade mi twi akua din.
Ya nam honam die ba yansa yeto no nya honam die. Na Bible eka. Ete ye honhom asem na woka. ahonhom na oni anya no eno nti na Bible say yema ya nimro yema mpaye ti na sorry na jude som ne kekem eye spirit na omo ne ye anya no what am I say the air and say you see we live in a spiritual world so your physical eyes we don't see them and don't think na e was say your mpaye we wage war against them and no nche say bia nipa na wote won there bi nipa ne de onye obone na emum ne honhom bone na ono pese ono di no ono na wo mpaye ti.
Okay, so in this instance I live with somebody that is doing things and mama who say nipa won pem asem nipa we on pem asem the two anu atiem me da me ho anu wa besesa mase anua no de kwa akoya ade onye metamfo
oya wotamfo ba woni bibitie me there be e wo mu say okay wa befa wona ase anwa de ye wona yema ba wo de bo won paye wo money din so wo de wo bon paye general the spirit behind that thing na wo ye no ana wo de wo bon paye tia no ono de se nyame de ne saka no wo se sakra na abofo ni beje ba wo de wo se wo bo won paye ade na wo ye no wo ye huhuma de attack ne physically se bia me be wasa de bi me bo di abon paye de bi ba wo de bon mpaye say obi bia what am I say ade bia to me bi opeso ni minya whatever now you wa bon mpaye
ba we minim nipa no I know the person, this is the person me hu nipa ya wo hu ya na ni o de be hwem ni chese tise samike wo hu ya na ni o de be hwem no
see eto da bi o ha ho nipa na bi o be hwe wo kwa no bi kwa na wo ni hwe oni hwe na no David kan say mo se hwe nipa mene ni bom ko nyame fie de mene ne ka metri masam dede wonu mpo no yi mi maaye enti da bi o wa nipa wo de wani bebu no a wo ye niema fo se bi ono ne wo bibi boni tia na nya wono a
eti de mi su afri ni wo nsenkayem ne say ye betimi anya nipa bi wo nya abrabo ma omo ye ne enoma e ma ye hu ye say omo tan yen na mom in dealing with this spiritually no we should deal with the spirit behind them influence
exactly
and not the person
debi
it is a me tutu be ye ni kwa say me hwehwe na so
what the be mem what the be mem
ni party trip oh ya mesa meya di obinya pita
because me tutu be ye na say me buboni pana I am dealing with the physical na me confirm prayer na me twani pano me tutu be ye me twani pano I'm dealing with the physical not the spiritual. And then, you are giving us knowledge about how to deal with these things. Because, look, if we don't get this understanding, we always be seeing people as evil.
True.
And forgetting that they are being influenced by a certain spirit. It's in your bedtime, woman, spirit in it, that's so
exactly.
So, yeah, bonfire, we deal with the spirit.
Yes, the spirit backing those people, no.
Say yeah, 1 year to town nephew.
Exactly.
And whom ni one nipa no nya do ye no.
Sanity.
It's my yem fa nipa setamfo. And as a Philip Akaso do tamfo ho abufuo. Ebe lift me nshira enye nipa na oni ni TV house o town no. Na mbo wonni
honhom na oni wanya no. What am I say? Sa honhom na wo so bitia wo no. Ono na wo ne enya. That is it. Ono na wo tu ne so sa. Ono na nyame enam ne ho abufuo epeja wo nhira mu. Na emo menye meka ne se bia se bia nipa bia what am I say? That is it.
Finally on the atamfo part. So how should we respond to hatred from people? How? You respond the same.
Bible say impoyan do wona wotan yen. Very difficult.
Difficult.
Yeah, sana nyame asamoka. Wouldn't say ni power or time or power, you know it. But Bible says we just saw soja e de guna pampem. Enti I say a principle. Nipa no onim say nipa we be time onim say onim say me time no. Na why ni papa? So ono ati what nipa ya de ha no. Because onim say me nya na me kunu, I don't know why me papa. Eh ya no was so de guna pampem. That's the principle. Say wo bibi ya, don't fight the person. Kokoto dwa anim. Ne deal what am I say? Bompa kokoto dwa ne deal with that spirit na. Eh behind it no. Say nipa ne jai no. Wo de what time wo de buy ni papa? Ni papa. That is the Bible e canon.
The person time you just do papa.
Asa we papa na so jagu na pampem na wo koso.
Na ho hyehye no.
Yeah, ana wonim. Ade no ko ebe eating up. Because odwene ho. Wo odwene ho. Ba wo so woni adwene bia no so obi a odwene obi ho adwene boda bia na wo fon. But why won odwene ho na wo nwi ne ho no. Even physically impo no bo say wo koso wo ye prom. Wo na de ya mahye no.
Abada me won say wo fon bia me won say wo dwene obi ho adwene. How me who the phone na I didn't know fancy me.
No more dwene obi no.
Na me wo dwene now origin obi no adwene bon.
Ola ada minyi time wo honyen.
Tie dwom meba. Tie dwom.
What I messa, Bayani Patsy Truby. Oh, yeah, messa, Bayad your binya pita. It's a wash on a sunset. What do you mean in town? Why am I a kayakania? Send you bayana one previous simu. That's what background. Don't push a radio before. What do you want? What do you pay to me, Shirabu? Yeah, Patrana. I don't want a radio before. What do you want? What do you pay to me, Shirabu? Ejami Shiramu. What do you matter for the one before? What do you pay to me, Shiramu? Ejami Shiramu. What do you matter for the way? What do you pay to me, Shiramu? What do you pay to me? What do you matter for what before? What do you pay to me, Shiramu? What do you pay to me? What do you pay to me? What do you matter for what before? What do you pay to me, Shiramu? Mama, Muyanka, Yamuyano, Muyanka, Yamuyano, Wanya, Try, Moya Samosa, Radiatane, oh my God, Moya Samosa, Radiatane, for my favor. Oh, send me, brother, send me for the best. What am I talking for? What do you pay to me, Shiram? What do you pay? What do you pay to me? Yeah, mama, yeah, mama, or they were some for why, or they are paid to me, Shiram, or they are paid, or they are paid, or they were some for what before, or they are paid to me, Shiram.
Or they were talking what before they are paid. Nanama, Mammy Bissau. When you how do you see it? How do you feel in it?
In fact, and Chichimu de Bayo. Men come at Tamphobia, say, me Tamfu Crade. Metamfu no Siciano. I'm a Philip Asema. I don't even know them. But say me will be a now one mommy who say I really need them. Because you see, war unto you if you don't have enemies. Yes, you know, and then Monsieur say a town for no, omu here, because say what the enemy meant for good, no, Yankopon done now what for evil. I mean, me quite sorry. Assembly Kenya me much say what the enemy meant for it. Not Kehu say, or more bonny for no coin. Into a town for no wine or be man no coin. Into a more town for no coin. Now why ye do obey ya? We are horno. No, I've seen it in when I'm some power in Yammy. What I say, yeah, and you know, this is a very beautiful song. I made that part. What told you not just say, me trying the video cry, and you're not come. When him say, "Una post here first, una post first, mommy." Say you know. It's a very beautiful song. I'm the same because you know beside me. They be nyame. Me like I just want to say, una post mommy say you first.
Yeah, but only back on beside not the bronze.
Oh,
167.
Enka kete me koy rank me ka se mia.
Aba.
Hola.
Mami tiao.
Atam for hormone no were very necessary. Bible says I will lay a table before you in the presence of your enemies.
Yeah.
So atam for ni wa. One no obo hu. The way hu there me ye nyina still when kisaga. Nta atam for no. Oh yeah, no way necessary.
Yeah.
Atam for hormone no ola sometimes say wa obi botuma atanwa na ne tan no tan no wa be motivation. There ebe ye bibi ebe make sure that the coronary and why ye them bro be ye when you bogwase them bro be ye when you aboton the way who that yes aye until there is also serve as a form of motivation and ola abedjuma no wa asasi da eya wontua woka oka eyi waka nden elitan nipa ho ohun anani ye machine obenya akoma yeleba oda onda ohun de bibi papa abo wa akwa ni na akoma boni pirim na wada hate nti so no wa ama no ho adwuma ya what dama onkodo no nye but then enwom no mu hu sama nka na sister Philippo oba ma challenge ma nka na sister Philippa na manfa no nka ho respect no man enwom no ye kama bayi olo to ni nyina meta ha mo wo phone so na mu bo mita adze na mite enwom papa dze o ho mo no ma na agbo na abado eyi ehwe onyema eyi washala asam oye ya na chede we kejina ho mo no wa agboboko nkom na ada na so wa tonyom eyi experience wom nyame nse wom wa tase nyam enwum ni bi ho mo no ma tuwe tumu da enwum nyame nyim ho bi so still what's your gospel na ya afanda ma but eyi ne papama oye papa
Nyumbi wa sise nyumwe die.
Nyumi de.
Menya me smile de.
Nyumi de.
Ekwa yanim. Aye, ya di disco aba sorry vie. Na Philippe. It say anyumwe de a waja atumi. Unya sure say nka we pa na nka eda CD so na nka ye ton akebenye sika.
Exactly.
Because na say mi hu Cardi B. Unim Cardi B.
Yeah.
You say auton CDs. And I signed a set Guinness World Record for the highest number of drones I had ton CDs. That's a CD in the Indian question. What near the drone they are bro. I think it's about 176 drones and a year distribution. It's in Kawun you mean say can you go see this one in Kenya?
Papa, I same way last year and I was make a campaign about it. And confess me mo ankasa. Hey, it's a digital platforms number. No me say are you okay? Yeah no. But my friend is saying your age gap no eson. Ya ma memoni na na mo bebre wa. Me se nwum iba ye no obi anobapa no obi afro. Ma me na ebenya bia to wo hene.
Oh.
Se won enti enka ye die yi ye nya digital fo no ema wo ma wo no wo madu sam pempen so mo betumi aye no. Na ye mpanifo no bi okọ no person obo no ne car mu. O person o mti pen drive mpo na me propose. So pen drive at least say ayi efie bia nema ayi machine say ba nyina no e wo pen drive at least sane ye ba ya omo pese omo bo on to me nkosa app na wo kan oni mu po no akoso odonya pen drive na ba me mom de me ye
wo ye pen drive no
me de me ye
good
till now me da so ye
CD
na me ye but they say I think say pen drive na me ye anymore they say we kwa de wa kan asa hye me nkran say metimi asa ye CD na kan ho na me do da bia
ono bo baby e so mo ya advance
so sometimes yesu atra ana makom de yen no because adwuma na wo ye ni amena de ahye wonsa wo but wo bo ho ka ade bia wo ye bia yesika na wo de ye enti kakra betumi aboa wo ama watimi atikiti ka ne bi no eno no wo ye afiri mu digital no sanya because echempo na sa na sika na ba ye be boa no asa na ya release ama but uko studio sika wo de call ye wo ye promote sika enti sanya mane mane nyina timi boa na associate ni wo ko ba bia wo sa ofa ka ne ade enti ya ama ekoma de yen ama wa ko gina ba bia ni wo se wugina enti me feel say is a good one
ade ani kan say me te release of Willie and Mike come the Benz na what me nam na me sheka ya no CD player no pen drive but and then you no go free or say me go free me phone so through Bluetooth and now meet me abono car ma YouTube ni ade nyina wo No I say obono can.
Okay.
Now here na unya internet the bo. Why a hotspot a car? I say the internet is with the car.
I see.
It's a car now on the internet so plan am say it came just like what's this an car.
Wow.
It's a nikwa so a hotspot. And that's
I
what open my five to can.
Okay.
Internet in the ayafra can. And I'm car no say electric. Now the when na yeah, now you take an idea say na say just CD a camp pokra CD driving him and I want nipa no ya no more dey aka ho no mu obi. Ya ni bi ya cars say no internet. Ya cars say no internet ya man.
So data kra beto kra ya sam getwa.
Na motia say enjoy CD na CD atwam. Hey, and the CD one kra ne to eti wo mo amugina kwa ho ton CDs one moneto.
One moneto. You say a jama wo no mo and your modia no mo twetwe nwom no ane eto.
Isu ya trap. Yeah, do good business no.
No.
Make a Snoop Dogg the video be or say yes streaming. Yes streaming minimum over 1 billion times. Tika no way.
Just I had you papa. Oh, ama America no say ye good business bebre. One ananka first or me distributors or me so me na jai ton phones.
Obejai.
Yeah. But enka we and am say ye talent bebre ya hardwin because enka first no ye were distributors ye were producers and companion no so betimi aton CDs ono benya bi artist benya bi ye were distribution a friend say chain or the ma we dey kwa ni na nka form of employment o ni nyina ye say streaming about ni nyina ya
kate ye nyina ngu streaming so a ye ni yan platform Ghana abroni de na ye san akwakoye
yes and na third person kran so abem no obey na the amount ade na e ba be fa san abedi unsa.
I can sense the frustration in your voice.
Yeah.
What they say ade hu tamfo ho ebe peja unshi. Or they say ade hu atamfo omujisi achi se ye nya CD to odo omo hi ebe peja unshi na wonu hu.
We da no dey.
My remiss. It's they say yes streaming wa hin.
Yeah, they say it was Spotify, it was iTunes, it was Boomplay. I think say audio mark in the process until very soon in Subeba. Into iTunes, Spotify, Boomplay, it was and now call me YouTube account now official Philip Abef, you know, so the audio now to obey me download it. It was we hear no free ma. My can say my social media handles, you know, official Philip Abef, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. In our official Philip Abefi. Yeah. But what pay pen drive on one answer per CD Nibia. What friend number 0244 268552. You be deliver the amount. They need drone, yeah, what dispatch.
Oh, they would need drone.
Yeah, what dispatch.
The dispatch. But you see number no should be. What number near saying?
0244 268552. And I make us studio say nya just enyum we ne nko ye other songs bebra a privilege ni ade nyina no ni nyina ya ka bom I was a pen drive
and sanity. Okay. Joyce ya the Stella Kofoji of France was say Mr. Ola. Yeah, France here. We have DVD machines here.
Oh.
We still buy CDs and DVDs and use them. Your dada ye ma yesuya trouble ni no. Mishrano. Yamifa ohun ashi. MPJ CD business in my Thank you so much, man. Yamisha.
That's it.
Yamifa watam for ho ebuko. MPJ unshira. Yaminka o man wati. That is Philippa Befi. She never gets it wrong. No, she never gets it wrong. Now we hear them go getting it wrong. Doctor. Where do you get the wrong?
What I mess up, Bayani Patsy Truby. Oh, yeah, what I mess up, Bayad you been a bit down. It's a wash on a sort. What do you mean in town? Why am I a kayakadia? Sanya Bayama, what free your simu? That's what background. Top was a radio before. What do you want? Your job is shirabu. Yeah, Fagrana. Don't wash a radio before. What they want, why? What your job is shirabu.
Ejina ma wana kachira mo say CDs etwem. Why wana kachira? Who told you say CDs etwem? Why wana kachira?
Say wo mu see etwem o.
Yes, I want.
The me who ya say ye hu biom.
Aha. Obviously any CD machines.
Enti na ye industry no won. Womo channel womo energy near on the streaming platforms no. Womo ya ko dru baby no mpo no woman to CDs na nguo. Womo san dia bata so yebetimi age wa ha. Nanso ko bibini free Ghana.
Wouldn't say because of the absence of CDs near identity no. Ama levies are creatives ninya no. Eswati.
Na say so betisi
because baby I tax no. It just say yeah levy a buy and say yeah chi. Amankrofo ebi benya 3 CDs. Obi benya 3 CDs 15 pesos.
Wenye bi kra.
Oye na nkofo teno no wakado online I do to home no me benye ska ya no ye mesero. Enyim the number of views so what dey nyansa na etu menya $1,000 ah.
Wunya kra na.
Amu share fi finish come be dino.
Benya. I one of this up and coming artists. No see oh madam. I get views pa. I get views. Say
that's all artist.
Debbie.
Okay.
See madam and I'm money di one.
No, I told you that. I had something carry.
No. I say madam me wo pa o. Who show me numbers na. Streaming me numbers no. Me numbers me call her and say and they say we is kappa because nyum ye I don't understand how it works. It's nice nipa na hesa no. I convert it to sika wo. Abata ne catch me say oh keep data no but ne brother be work ya man. It's ne brother ne ba, o ne brother no UK o Spain. Ne brother ne ba ba betwi sika ne free phone.
Onyim na nyu odum ko.
And one me will say a lot of the people are even shouting. Streaming. They don't even know how it works.
Obi be ka je say na ni guy bia no ni adwuma, guy ni edi ni sika na ni nyumo de good platform so amount for etie mu nipa me ko hwe ya 800.
It's your expectation.
800 and he nebenya.
Okay, chem say. Ba ko ni ka chem say omo ye mo scanning dollars na onya 100 streams almost $10. It's nice when you 800 dollars. Like this, Obenya be $800. $8,000.
I've asked this question. Ola, I've asked this question for if means Zakwe some for over 3 years. The Ghana hayetina han yes, technological. But then we still have some villages na no one ka one crofo nyim internet no mu ye papapo. Ohun kwana odeba share ni videos be on Facebook na TikTok na dina or simple than oracle streaming platform na wa kwa search obi no nyum na wait or complicated still na nkofo use it call Paul TV wo baby o
what you say
nkofo ebinum ho TV a eyeba na DVD no TV na se preko no still nkofo use but here ni sua tre no here ne yeseda bi sisi ano no won turn into no ye jo no egu na edwuma nyina la dam oyidam cassette sellers honi nyina hona edwuman wegu na ye no hona ye nyina yezi enwa ye da kire oye wakana den ye da kire online ni so sika nyim ekomedin hen na ye form ye form asif de ye nya sika wom iya so mpo ne ye nyim de ekomedin hen ahent na me na mi bi say numbers ahen no wo de nyansa na etum na nya 1000 cedis
platform bia ne de
platform bia na ne de Nancy you monetize Facebook what shall I monetize nkofo Facebook ye hu ya obi botum wenya 1 million views wo bia odo to hodo na 1 million views no 1 man be 30 cents
yo
na yi ne da benda no go do 100 we do 200 300 am work up him 1000 enti wo me yenhwe ne ye o wo me yenhwe bibi ye now we are letting money slip through our hands.
Okay. Yeah, see, Joy say even cassette mpo omuton bi of France. Me so me na me hu CDs, amount for ton CDs, enye Cardi B nko asem. Amount for ton CDs or shops, e ton CDs or DVDs or e ton pen drives so ho. Me hu another musician so ono so be ka so ono ne nyum ne gu cassette ni CD so. Opa no afre o oda near their bro. And then they cash straight to his hands. At the end so. Nanama I mean, sure, I was personal effect.
Nana,
hey, Abba, Onyankopon onshira ai.
Amen.
Makani.
Onshira
ai. Okay. Miss Aban, Markham Fantino, I. Thank you so much, Emmanuel Lapigi and Sammy K. Abnade Mowe, Prima Abankros, Yeko Peace 104.3 near Quack of News. Good afternoon.